What's up, guys? Mervan's back, and this one is all for the shy people. Like I used to be, who struggle to make eye contact with people and think that just because you know you're too afraid to look at people and you're too afraid to make eye contact with people that you're not interested in them. When the truth is, you just have a little trouble with it. So I just want to say that for all of us, I know how it goes. I know that it's hard sometimes to just look at people and not feel like you're creeping them out or not feel like you're coming across in a bad way. It's like you do want their attention, but you just don't know how to go about it. So instead of looking at them like you're interested, it's sort of a thing where you look at them, and as soon as they look at you, you snap away. That's a big mistake. Never take your eyes off your prey. Always focus on it. But never, for any reason, say to yourself, maybe they don't look at me, or maybe they don't notice me because they think I'm ugly, or maybe they think that something's wrong with me, or maybe I look mental, And I know a lot of us seem to think that all the negatives before anything is said, which is a very big mistake. I think if you're going to show interest in someone, don't be afraid to hold on until they actually look at you, because at the end of the day, we don't know what they're thinking, right? But eyes are the gates to the soul, as they all say. Eyes can tell you if someone's interested in you just by how they look at you. I mean, you can get really technical and say, well, if their pupils dilate, apparently it's a sign of attraction. But no one's really going to walk up to someone and just go, all right, just checking. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, yep, you like me. No one's going to do that. So what I would say is always hold on. At least for that second. Let them see you, see them. Let them know that you acknowledge them, right? Because it can go one of two ways. Either they, give you that same look back that you're giving them, or they could just, be completely thrown off, depending on you. Because if you act weird or awkward about it, you're most likely going to show that person that you're not interested when really you are. Another thing I would say is if you're struggling right now to just get anyone to pay attention to you, the easier thing to do out there in the world is practice. You can practice by looking at people you have no interest in. Just practice waiting for them to actually lock eyes with you. I don't mean stand there and just stare, because that's crazy. That's a bit creepy. But what I do mean is just, if they look at you and, you guys actually manage to lock eyes or make eye contact, right? Then look away. Don't snap your head away, because that is just crazy strange. What you should do is just be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And for the men, if you're feeling confident, if you're feeling up to it, smile. And definitely, if you catch a woman looking at you, don't hesitate. Don't think about it. Just get up straight, bolt over there, say something. Because you never know. Some people only give you one shot. You only ever meet people once. Most people you might see on a regular basis. And then there's others that come by and you might not see them again. So I would say the most important thing to remember is anytime you get that chance, or you get that little bit of eye contact, or you see somebody you like, don't be afraid to smile. Don't be afraid to wave, and definitely don't be afraid to say hello. Because any opportunities you miss now, you might regret later on. And there's nothing worse than going, damn, I should have done that. I should have just went and said something. I should have just waved. I should have just smiled. Why did I act like I was so scared? I understand the anxiety and the doubt creeps in. But there's one thing that I can tell you, and that's if you start saying to yourself, I don't want to creep people out. I don't want people to catch me looking. I don't want people to say, oh my gosh, that person thinks I'm weird just because they saw me, but I like them, but, something about the way I feel I was looking at them felt off. Never judge yourself and never say that you can read what other people are thinking. Unless you read their mind, unless you're some psychic, that ain't gonna happen. But I'll tell you this. For the most part, and this is when it comes to men, I notice that while I'm out, I notice men will look, but they won't say anything. Right? And that could actually be because of the woman that they're looking at. What is the woman saying? What is the woman signaling back to you? What is she trying to, is she trying to tell you to come over? Or is she trying to tell you to stop looking? Most men won't even go over to a woman that has the resting bitch face. We all know that look. And then surprisingly, when you go up and talk to them, they're actually happy. They're actually happy, but not everyone walks around with a smile because that would look fucking crazy. And then, like when you're happy inside and you don't want to smile because you don't want to show it, but the truth is, you're actually happier than you're actually letting on. But the eyes tell everything. For most people, especially those that struggle to come out of their shell, it's a signal that, I do want to be approached. I do want to be spoken to. I am friendly. But if you're too afraid to hold that look, like I was saying, and let people just go, okay, that she's really interested in me. Let me go over and see what she's got to say. Or, all right, I notice he's looking at me, but how do I get him to come over? Simplest thing in the world. Lock eyes, smile, be brave. I would say take risks, but really it's not really a risk. You smile at, I'm sure you smiled at a lot of people before this moment came up. Before this situation even happened, I'm sure you've had, those times when you've just smiled at people just because you was having a good day or they look like a really friendly person. And then now, when it comes to this particular situation, when it comes to the attraction part, you're sitting there going, no, can't do it. Can't look. Can't say anything. Can't do anything. If they catch me looking, I'll just die. That very melodramatic shit that really stops most people from getting anywhere nowadays. Because don't forget, it's not a simple thing where people are just going to be like, okay, because I feel like someone's looking at me, I'm just going to randomly go to this direction and pick them out. No. Women can set the bait just as well as men. This is why I say women should definitely not be afraid to be seen or be acknowledged, right? And like men, I don't know what's happening these days with you guys, but I do know you need to step up. Can't be afraid forever. You need to get over there. I see a number of guys always talking in their little groups. And when it comes down to it, they can't even look at the girl until she walks past them. And you know what I mean. So, anyway, I just wanted to do this quick video and just hopefully it helps at least somebody. And hopefully they realize that they are actually being stupid. And the simplest thing in the world to look at people, to make eye contact with people, is not actually as hard as you think, but it's always just down to you. So next time, don't be afraid. They may like you as much as you like them, but they just didn't get the right signal. And if you feel that someone doesn't like you, stop thinking that, because unless they say it, you ain't got no proof. It's just you doubting yourself. And I'm trying to say this for both men and women, because I don't want to make two separate videos, one for men, one for women. I just said, you know what, I'm going to put it all in one, because now is the right time for me to just do that. And I just said, get it out the way, right? So this one is for men and women who have been struggling and think to themselves that no one likes them, when really you just ain't trying hard enough, and that's the hard truth. You getting scared before anyone says anything, and you think that just because they haven't, you know, said anything to you, that you just start thinking the worst. So just pull your head out, guys, and just really, you know, put some effort in, because you never know, things might change. And the one thing you do know, and we'll find out, is if they actually did like you or not, but you never know that. So eye contact is a really, really important thing. It is a form of communication that many people don't even speak of. And I hope that you guys will actually go out there and just be like, yeah, what am I so scared of? Hell, I've seen people in shops, the opposite sex in shops, talk to them, no problem. I've seen people, you know, walking down the street that I'm not attracted to. I've had no problem. And yes, I understand that when you're attracted to someone, it is a different ball game. It is a different situation. But take it from me, if you can do it with people you don't like, you can do it with people that you do. Anyway, guys, until next video, keep it brutal, keep it clean, keep it cool. See you later.